Hello everyone, this is Jules by Jude here, and I am going to make a compact mirror blank, and I'm going to use the process of one of them as a Bargello. That's what I'm hoping for. Now what I have here is a blue and white mixture of, this is some scrap and this is some white. Now, I've done Bargello before on my channel, and this is what it will be again. It's just one form of using your Bargello, okay? But this shouldn't take long, hopefully, and I'll cut out some if it's too long, so that you're not going through every single solitary procedure here. So what I want to get out of this scrap and white are some lines, so that I can get a sheet of clay that has some lines in any direction, and I'm going to match them up, and that's off key. Anyway, look, this is how we do it. So what I'm going to do is try to get some of that color mixed in there, so that when I do flatten this out into my sheet, I'll have like an equal distribution going on there of some sorts of the clay. Doesn't have to be equal, but it, you do want more than one, clump, so to speak. So just get this turned around as much as possible into some lines, and you don't want to go so far as to make it one color now, but you got to be careful with that. It can, but you want some swirly, swirly going on. Swirl it around. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's roll this out and see what we got. We're going to do it by hand at first, so we can get an idea how this might show up. Not too bad. I like it. Alright, I'm going to put this in my machine. Too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we want to get this laid out. We don't want to handle it way too much, so I'm going to pick out a little slab here that we're going to use. Okay. And we're going to go back and forth like so. Alright, let me get my good blade. Alright. Let's see. So really what you're looking for are these lines here. Okay? And the placement of the lines is what makes the Bargello pattern. And what you're going to do is make them show you exactly how. Alright. The first one you want to make, I'm going to put this right here on this edge of the line here. And you can do just about anything you want with these at this point. Okay. Excuse me. Now you want to move them up and down so that the pattern goes up and down like a zigzag. There we go. And you want to put them rather close together, like so. Okay. Turn this around and see if I can do it. I'm laughing because this is not an easy thing to do upside down, but we're going to give it a shot. Now that I'm all the way up to here, I'm going to start going back down in a zigzag formation, and the pattern is called a Bargello. It can be very forgiving, depending on how precise you want your Bargello to be. There we go. Keeping in mind that we're only going to use a certain section of this. Don't worry about not having in here and too much there, okay? That you don't have to worry about. And actually, I just don't like the placement of that one. So let's see here. I thought it was more like that. See, doing it upside down is a little bit more difficult. There we go. And we're going to put this on our compact blank. So that's going to be very interesting. You can get those blanks probably online, or maybe some of the craft shops, or even someplace like, I don't know. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I got them in an estate sale. So, but I know you can get them online through the different companies and whatnot. This guy's a little thin. I don't like it. I'm going to try and hope I don't mess up my design there. Alright, there we go. See, it's hard doing it upside down. Very, very hard. Trying to find my pattern now. I do believe that that's it right there. I'm going to try to leave it there. If your clay is soft enough and wants to cooperate, it will. Okay. Stick to the other. And what you want to do is kind of pick out a point in the pattern that you focus on. But I know you guys have seen this before, so I may just fast forward this portion and then direct you back to the other video. But this is what we have that's going on for our Bargello. And I'll be back after I finish this and show you how we're going to do it. Okay. I have finished my patterning. And this is what we came up with. And this is my Bargello. And it is what I'm going to use on my blank compact. Now, because this is a compact, I think I want to do it a certain way. You can leave your Bargello pattern on your piece just like it is here, which will make it feel a little 3D, you might say. Embossed, you might say. But what I'm going to do is flatten it out. I'm going to burnish it. And that's mostly so that I can get that in there really nice and good. And I just like that, this process. This is what I choose. But you and I'm going to trim this off here. Okay. I'm going to trim this off here. I think I'm going to trim this one off too. Okay. Now this is what I have to work with. Okay. If I so choose to do so. Now, if you look here, you'll see there is some gapping. And now what I'm going to do is run this through my machine at the thickest I have and see what happens to my Bargello. Okay. First, I want to trim off a couple edges here. Again, I'm trying to get it to work with me. Okay. Now this is what happened, and I like it. I'd like it more if it would just join together and work with me here. Okay. So this is what I have now for my Bargello. And these cutters I got from RJ Crafts, and I was correct when I got them, and that is that they were going to help me quite a bit with my projects because their sizes are so graduated that I would find one for just about any project. And there you go. Okay, so I'm going to use this cutter from RJ Crafts. And I'm going to find a pattern that I like. And decide. Alright, I think I'm going to go with that. Let's see if I have some plastic. I want to bevel my sides. I already know this fits really good, so I don't need to really measure. I've already been working with it. Voila! Now I'm going to bake this piece at the recommended clay temperature for Primo and time. And okay, everyone, here is our baked piece, and now we're going to take it off. Back looks good. Alright, voila. There she be. Now I'm going to show you how to finish this off. Okay. So you can put your design on however you see fit. if you want this going that direction or whatever. So I have decided to put some resin on here before I finish off it completely. So what I'm going to do is show you how I put my resin on this piece. And then that way, I think it's best because like with a compact mirror you use it differently than it's, you know, it's a utility purpose. So what you really want to do is, I prefer to put a UV resin. Open. Okay, hang on. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to put a lot in the center and let it spread. This resin, I believe I got from Wish. And it works fine. China. Okay, so I'm going to let that spread a second or two. I'm back. Now, what we have to do is get this little baby glued down to our case. Okay. Now I use Gorilla Glue because to me it's the best. So what I'm going to do is give that shot of alcohol. There we go. Okay. You give it a good wiping. Okay. And then we are going to decide how we would like to pull our okay. Now okay, hang on. Alright. Now this is some pretty strong glue. Okay. That gives you enough time to adjust it. Look at it directly underneath of you, your eyes, and voila. There's your compact. Now, I can't open it now and play with it now because the glue needs to dry, but as soon as that is done, it's all you. Now, these colors were inspired by Denim. So I figured Denim should get the credit. So, if you wear denim, you like denim blue, this is for you. Okay? I just want to make sure we got a good amount of pressure going on here. So, there we go. Alright. Lift up. Voila. Close. Voila. Okay. There she is. If you like this video, like it, push that button, subscribe, and share. It's Jules by Jude. See you next time.